Welcome everybody, what's going on? My name is Bechir Sylvain and we are here from Moonlakai to talk to the one and only Bruno Mourral. And if you don't know him, you're about to know him, ladies and gentlemen. He has a movie that is out there called Kidnapping Inc. Kidnapping Inc. is a selection to the Oscars, and we're trying to get there, baby. We're trying to get there. So we are so excited to talk to you, my man. We are so excited to ask you some questions and let the world know about you because I know everybody's gonna be like, wait a minute, who is this dude? This dude came out of nowhere. But the first question is, apparently this is a 10-year project, right? It took you 10 years to get, right?
10 years, yeah. 10 years from script to the final project. I did 3 years of shooting. 3 years of shooting where we had to stop, unfortunately, for financing issue. Political unrest. We were shooting in Haiti. So first of all, it's a film that has been shot totally in Haiti. And so as we had to stop, we had COVID in the middle. So I had when we started shooting, we had only 45% of the film, no more money, and all the issues that we have in Haiti, which was actually what they call pays lock. It was that the country was completely locked for 3 months. So all the equipment went back to France. We had equipment from France, and we had the COVID then for a year and a half. Finally, find some money back, and we started shooting again. So that was first time we started shooting was in 2019, summer 2019. Went back to shoot on January 2021, and actually at that moment things were going pretty well until I wanted to shoot downtown Port-au-Prince. Downtown Port-au-Prince is for me very beautiful for the architecture and things like that. But unfortunately, downtown Port-au-Prince is full of gangs. It has been totally took by gangs. Gangs control it totally. So the producers told me we're not gonna risk anything. Let's go shoot in the south, where you can find something very similar. When I say in the south, it's the south of Haiti, in Jacmel. So we went to another city. We went there to shoot, and we did 5 days of shooting. Everything went very well until as we were coming back to Port-au-Prince, we were 19 cars and cops in the front, cops in the back, and a white pickup came in the middle of or the 19 cars, the convoy, and that when that pickup came, I was like maybe 3 cars behind, so I saw everything, and all the crew actually saw everything. Um, 4 guys came out of that pickup with huge weapons, like huge weapons,
Whoa.
and they took 3 of our guys. They took three
Wow.
of the crew.
So
Two
hold up
got
a minute. Hold up a minute. So you're telling me you're doing a movie called Kidnapping, and within doing the movie, some of you folks got kidnapped.
Yeah, we could
I mean,
have
this is
done
real life. This is
real life,
real
real life.
life,
Everyone is
guys. Oh,
seeing it.
wow.
And I had my like Colombian crew or like ex-military guys in front of me, and even them are looking, and everyone is like, is like freeze. We're looking at that, which actually probably is a good thing that the police from the back didn't see it. That's what they said. The police in front, they were already gone. So I guess it's probably best that the cops didn't see it and didn't start shooting, because if that had happened, I would like everyone would have like get
Got
killed
hurt.
anyway. And so they took 3 of the guys, took also the truck that those 3 guys were in it, and then the truck had the Jenny, like a huge Jenny that we have from DR. So it was two person from DR, Dominican Republic, and one Haitian. And so they took the crew and left with the Jenny. So we got a call that same night from a gang, a very powerful gang leader. His name is Tila Pluie. So if I translate it, would be small rain.
Small rain.
Small rain. So
Wow.
so yeah, and he called us and told us that he got the guys, and then he was asking $3 million to free the guys. So
Wow.
actually more than the budget of the film.
Wow.
So at that moment, we became a negotiating company, not a production company anymore, because we were going to the office every day and we were negotiating, like negotiating every day, negotiating with my crew, especially my international crew, my French crew. Head of
Wow.
department were French, most of them. So I was talking to them and telling them that we're gonna get back those guys, but everyone psychologically were like dead, you know.
I
Everyone was
bet.
asking their tickets back to France, back to DR, back to oh no, the Colombian were cool. The Colombian were that part of the crew were no issues with kidnapping. They're used to it, but actually they were a big support. Those guys, great guys,
Wow.
and one day actually what happened is we sent back the Dominican rest of the Dominican crew to DR, and they started talking about it in the press. They started talking about it they have a big cinema industry in DR, so that story went all over in DR, in TVs, press, radio. Video started circulating, and that information went up to the president of Dominican Republic,
Wow.
Abinader, who actually contacted the Haitian government and told
Mm.
them that they need to find a solution to free those two Dominican citizens, or they'll have to come in Haiti and get them.
Wow.
So it became kind of a diplomatic issue, you know,
Yeah.
foreign affairs issue, and we got a call from the Haitian government who told us to stop negotiating and that they will take care of it. So
Wow.
after around 10 days, we finally got a call from the police who told us that our guys were in the police station. So I went there, it was like, I don't remember, maybe 1 in the morning or something like that. And when I got there, they actually like lock up the guys in a way for another 3 days.
Wow.
They opened an investigation about the possibility of an auto kidnapping, which means that like a
Someone
person,
from the inside. Someone
someone
from
from
the
the
inside
inside could create that
probably
kidnapping,
could have
you know?
created that.
So it
Yeah.
could be the cops, it could be us, it could be
Us. Yeah.
so many possibilities. So now we
So
are
you had
starting
to.
to get interviewed about the
Wow.
possibility of me using an insurance that I could, you know, use or something like that.
So
So
is there a movie coming up about you making the movie?
nice.
That's the
Actually,
question. Like you
yeah,
should
we should.
definitely shoot a movie. This is like the show, the studio, but this is real life, which is kind of scary, which you know, in Hollywood there's a lot of issues, right? There's a lot of issues in every production. There's not a production. I've worked in so many production from the 250 million budget to the $3 budget, and there's always some issues.
Yeah,
But these type of issues are not the norm,
yeah,
right? I
right.
mean, this is beyond anybody's issue. I mean, I rather have the issue that the rig isn't working or the lights are working instead of being kidnapping. So my question is, what inspired you so much to do this film? And what kept your resilience to say, no, regardless, with the kidnapping, with all the stuff that's happening, you were like, no, I am determined to finish this film. Why? People need to know
Well,
why.
the first thing I'll tell you, it's a very basic thing that was going through my head. It's I remember in film school, I had a teacher who told us most of the class are not gonna make it. Like a few of you are gonna be directing films, and he was telling me very, you know, raw thing about like bold and about the situation of making it into the business of filmmaking. And he told us, now the few of you who maybe one time will get money to make that film, just make sure that you finish the film. Whatever the film you're doing, just make sure you finish that film. Because if you don't, you're not making another one. So I got that in my mind. That was the first thing. The second thing is I talked a little bit earlier about that. We had funding issues. So
Yeah.
I started getting taking loan, taking personal
Mm.
loan from family, from people that I know, from people who trust me. I come from a background of commercial. I've done many commercial in Haiti, in the Caribbean, in Africa, and those commercials were very popular, so people were trusting me, and my crew was trusting me. That's another thing. So I got all that money that was sitting there that I had to reimburse. So for me, there was no possibility of not finishing that film. And when that kidnapping happened, I was very positive that those guys, I don't know why, that those guys were coming back and that we were going to shoot that film. And actually, that's what happened. Is that when they got when we got the guys back, my French crew told me that they were not able to go back on set. They didn't feel safe psychologically. They were done. So my Haitian crew were the one who kind of supported me and went to the French crew and told them, we have to finish that film because we're talking about the situation that we live every day in Haiti. And it's a
Mhm.
situation that you have to continue working. You have to continue to go to work. You have to continue to do your stuff. Everyone in the film has been linked through the kidnappings. And this is exactly what I'm doing in the film. Everyone in the film, wherever you are in the society, is linked through kidnappings.
Wow.
So for them, my Haitian crew, it was so important for them to finish that film. They have give everything, everything, like everything for them to finish the film. And finally, what happened is that we said, all right, we're gonna restart the shoot. And the first day of shooting, so we had already lost a good 12 days of shooting on top of a few things that happened at the beginning. So we were 15 days, late, something like that. So we said
Yeah.
we were not going to be able to finish the film because the equipment were leaving at a day back to France. There's no way to push that. So it was, we know we were not going to finish, but I said let's at least do the best we can
Yeah.
and hopefully have 80%, 85, 90% of the film, and then we'll finish when we can. So
Mhm.
the first day we went back to set, all the Haitian were there. I didn't have
Mhm.
any of my like a head of
French.
department, DP, all of that. Unfortunately, and I understand them, they were like psychologically, like I said, like dead. There were no way for them to come back. So when they saw that Haitian crew was there helping me to shoot, and we did a full day of shooting, the next day everyone came back.
Okay.
Like all the international crew came back because they saw that the passion, the actors, everyone was giving so much to finish that film. So yeah, it's finally it's a very nice story. The only moment I would say I felt that I kind of lost all my energy was a little bit after. So when we were not able to finish the film, we set back. So we kind of organized a plan to shoot the final session in summer 2021. And two
Mm.
weeks from starting, all my crew got their tickets. Everyone was ready to come back to Haiti. I got a call one day at 5 a.m. that they just killed the president.
Yeah.
So when that happened, 2 hours later, all my French crew started calling me, and they told me, "I don't know. We don't know. We don't know if we're coming back because
And this is after the kidnapping,
that's
right?
after the kidnapping." So for
Wow.
them, you have to understand it's like getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
So my French actress, actually Belgium actress, who goes back to France and she works in France and Belgium, she told me there's no way that she's coming back because the issue is not even her, it's her kids and her husband and her family that is just telling her there's no way you're going back. That was the first moment I think I felt that we're not going to finish the film because
Mm.
I was not able. I have kids. I was not able to tell her I can guarantee your security 100%, you know? So we spent another 3 months not knowing what we were going to do, trying to see if we could shoot in DR, trying to see if we could, change the scene, change the script, so many things. Nothing was working. Didn't have enough funds to shoot in DR. So finally, I started doing films of me going to, bringing my kids to school, going to work, and showing her that the life is continuing. You know, Haiti
Yeah.
is going through all those things, but people are still living. People still have energy. People are still smiling. People are still
Yeah.
doing jokes and things like that, living the life. You know. So finally, one day she said, 3 months after, she said, "Let's do it." She came, we shot, and
Oh,
that's it.
that's beautiful,
So
man. I
yeah,
mean,
it was
that's that's
quite an
incredible, man. I
adventure.
mean, oh, I bet. I mean, and we could feel it. We could feel it watching the story. I mean, and the thing is, bravo to you because if you didn't tell us this story right now, we would not know that it took that much because not only the fact that you had so many breaks in between to have the continuity that you had in that film, it's flawless.
Yeah.
You know, I would never, no one would ever know that it took that long and you guys went through this much, trials and tribulations in order for you to do that.
So you have shot in the film that, so from shot A to B
Yeah.
next to each other, you have a year and a half in the middle, you know? So like Zoe had to lose weight, Doc had to gain weight, Jessica that plays Laura has to lose weight. We had to redo the football jersey, like
Wow.
like putting the stickers back because
Because
all the stickers were out, and there was no way to refine the exact jersey for on Amazon. So we had to like put like glue and redo all everything. We had only one car, the red car, and that car it's a miracle, like so many miracle actually, like things happen, but so many miracles because that car with all those
yeah.
things that we're doing with the car, all those action scenes, at a moment that car went like from this to get crash on a wall, and,
Wow.
and and you're like watching all of this, like small things that could happen,
Man.
and that's it, crazy
Shout
things.
out to Peugeot real quick. Shout out to Peugeot real quick for having a good car. You know what I'm saying? Peugeot did a really good job with their cars. So Peugeot, bravo.
That's a good one.
Shout out.
uh,
So, next movie that Bruno does, you could please donate a Peugeot to him so he can do his next movie for free, please.
yeah.
No, man, this is beautiful, man. I can't tell you enough how proud I am of seeing such movie, and I'm sure the audience, especially new audience, right? Because every Haitian is gonna be proud. Every Haitian is gonna get every joke. Every Haitian is gonna understand. But what do you want other audience to take from it, right? The new audience that doesn't know anything about the culture, that doesn't know anything about this. What do you want them to take from this film?
So I did a film to show everyone who are the Haitian. What is the that society that for me I've been living in them in that country for, I was born in it. I've been living in it for the what 20 25 years, and I've seen so many things that I wanted to show, good and bad things. I wanted to give a raw view of the Haitian people, their humanity, their smile, the way of talking, the language, so many things, the color, the noise, everything, and of course it went through, like I said, something that kind of relate all of us. My father got killed back in 2005, and actually the story kind of started because of that, because I started interviewing people who got kidnapped, and most of those stories are based on true stories. Like
Mm.
most of, or like no, sorry, the film is based on those stories, and most of those stories are true stories. So
So
everything.
so the movie is based on true events and
Exactly,
true
exactly.
stories. Yeah.
So every part of that, film, actually you'll see things that you'll say, okay, this is unbelievable. I'm not. This is like things that are being made for a film, but it is based on true stories. You know, it's things that I've heard, and so many things that I always say when I was interviewing those people, they were telling me that story in a way that was kind of making me laugh. And I
Mm.
was kind of uncomfortable, like, you know, like laughing,
Yeah.
but I saw that they were continuing in that storytelling to give humor to it, you know. And there's a saying in Haiti is that we like to put spices in our stories, and this is something that we do because I think it's the only way, because we're living that drama every day. We don't want to hear those stories just the way they are. We want to hear the stories with some humor. You know, we want to hear
To
it's
cope.
our way of going through all of those things. It's our way of like having those burdens getting a little bit lighter in a way, you know. And everything we do in Haiti is through humor. So I wanted to tell a story uh, the way the Haitian would be telling me that story. So the international are going to see something that they're not used to see. It's a kind of an authentic and original way of seeing a drama story, and I say drama, but because it's
Mhm.
also something very serious, but a drama story about those poor countries. Because
Yeah.
normally the Western society are used to see, you know, very deep drama films about, you know, those countries from the South. And I'm giving kind of a authentic, original point of view by showing how my people want to see the film, because the
Yeah.
Haitian
And
doesn't
how they
want to see it.
experience things,
Yeah,
and
how
how
they
they
experience
experience,
it, you know.
I experience tragedy, and also you finally show what our resilience is built in. You know
Exactly.
what keeps us going. You
Exactly.
know, those are the things that I'm so happy. I can't wait for the audience to see, because they'll finally be able to go, oh wow, because Haiti has gotten so many hits over and over and over. And one of the things that my friends that don't know much about Haiti, and they're like, "Well, how is Haiti still surviving?" You're showing them. You're showing them
Exactly.
how, and also just your story within you doing the film. That's how we are. We can't say no. We're not gonna stop our lives. We don't have time to cry. We don't have time to have emotions. We get things done no matter what, and
No
that's
matter
what
what.
makes it so powerful. And that's what makes your movie so powerful, and that's why you as a filmmaker is needed nowadays, because there's so many excuses to not make a movie now. There's so many reasons. People are crying about AI and all that wonderful stuff, but you are showing the world that no, you have, number one, original authentic stories to be told, and they are incredible and they are great. And I can't wait for the audience to do that. But let's talk about the cast real quick, just real
Yep.
quick about the cast, man, because the cast was so fantastic and authentic. Even the extras were authentic. You know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, a great movie is when even the guy in the background is great. You know, like when an extra is bringing it, I'm like, psh, every moment was so palpable, and you could literally do a scene study into this thing as far as character work and also learning about a culture. But as far as the cast, that chemistry that these two guys had, man, I mean, like, first of all, how did you find them, and why did you choose these guys, and what was the process of that?
So yeah, first of all, what you were saying is exactly that. Is that we're three writers. We put so many layers in that film, so many things that you can see in the background. If you watch the film the first time, if you watched it the second time, you won't see the same things. There's so many information, and of course, the Haitian audience will get it more, of course. But the more you watch the film, the more you'll see all those details, all those characters, all of those things that we saw. And like I said, we're three writers coming from three different backgrounds, three different part of our society, a society that has big gaps. You know, the poor, the rich, huge gap in the middle. And so we don't see the same things, we don't live the same things in Haiti. And because we were all three of us coming from different backgrounds, we were able to put all of those things. So now the cast. First of all, one of the writers is also the lead actor. So Doc is also a writer. Doc, his
Oh,
name is
nice.
Samuel, and he's also very good friend of Rolafton Mercure, who plays Zoe. So when I said earlier, I come from a commercial background. I've worked with most of my cast, especially the one who plays the police chief, Manfred Marcelin, who plays
Nice.
Fritz. I've worked with those guys on so many commercials. So those actors, not only that they trust me, they know how I work, and they let me push them so far, in that like things that I wanted to find. And they give me in return so much because they
Mm.
wanted that film. They wanted to have not only a film that I would say would put or film industry in a kind of a international level. Not that I'm saying that I'm the only film like this, but we're actually doing better films. And you had Freda who went to Cannes, other films that are very good. But we have a lot of films that are, I would say, made for the Haitian market, and that's it. So that
Yeah,
film, all of the crew, all of the casting knew that we were making a film to go for the international market. We wanted to show
yeah,
our country to the international. So they gave so much, and Doc and Zoe were not even cast, to tell you the truth. They were so Doc started writing with me. So as he was writing with me, I knew that he, as the way he was writing those some of those dialogue, I know he was Doc. Then I did a short film. So it's called Kafu. It's kind of
Kafu, yeah,
the first day of Doc Enzo in the business of kidnapping. So for me to find some of the funds to do kidnapping, Raoul
yeah,
Peck, a Haitian filmmaker, very famous Haitian filmmaker, told me you need to do a short film. So I took those two guys. I did the short film. I'm very happy with the short film. So I told myself when we were going to shoot the feature, those are the guys. I'm not doing any casting for them. So we rewrote the film with Doc writing for himself and Zoe being part of the process of creating when we were doing rehearsal. When I was doing rehearsal with them, Zoe was telling stuff or doing stuff that I would pause and tell him I like that better than what
yeah.
we have.
President,
I will
yeah.
erase the dialogue and rewrite the dialogue with what he said. So everyone is kind of part of the process of creating, and that's why they are so, I would say, believable. It's because they gave
Mm.
so much to that character that the character became themselves in a way.
Yeah. No, they did such an everybody did such an incredible job. Like I said, I can't wait for, the rest of the world to see it and to see the kind of work that they're doing and the talent, the pure talent that everybody had. And also, like I said, even the extras, I'm sure, they weren't actors. Some of them were
No,
just people that were
no, no,
there.
no, no.
And for them to understand. And
Yeah,
that's the thing, when we all come together for something,
yeah,
it's the most beautiful thing. I mean, hence, our Revolution 1804. But it's such a beautiful love letter as well to Haiti, to showing us when we do come together what
that,
beautiful things that comes out of it. And the quality is always great. Our art has always
that's
been
true.
amazing. I mean,
So many things.
one of the greatest artists of all time, Basquiat, and
Yeah, yeah,
and he's Asian. So I'm so proud of that, man. I'm gonna just ask you one more question, and then we could wrap it up. Basically, we want to talk about the Haitian audience, right? I know this is international, but how did you feel about, and if you got a chance to see your people watching it, like what was the Haitian audience response to it, and how did you respond when you
so
saw your people watching it, man?
that's the thing is, and this is actually, I love watching both audience, but an international audience will be in a situation that sometimes they don't know if they can laugh or not, because we're talking about serious things, and talking about kidnappings, we're talking about corruption, violence, so many things that the actors are playing very serious, but all around them is so absurd that sometimes it gives you something that you don't know if you want to laugh or not. And that's how I felt, uh, um, seeing the international audience watching the film. But the Haitian, when they see the film, they are laughing so loud, so much from beginning almost until the end, because the
Yeah.
end is getting more
Yeah.
serious and serious, but
Yeah.
they're laughing so much because they do understand
Yeah.
the absurdity, the reality, and they see themselves on the screen. Because everyone, I've heard it so many times, everyone is telling me, I've lived this already. I've
Yeah.
seen this already. I felt
I
this
know that
already.
guy.
I know that guy. I know someone like this, you know? And not to give too much about the film, but there's a moment, and that happened to me 2 days ago. Uh,
Hmm.
a person watched the film, and there's a moment who Laura is married to Patrick, and Laura has Patrick's phone on her hand, and she receives a phone call, and the phone call says Richard. So
Yeah.
Richard is a guy name, and she says, "Who's Richard?" And Patrick cannot answer, of course, when she like answers the phone and put it on speaker. It's a girl speaking, and that person told me, I've lived exactly the same thing. So she said, my husband had a guy calling every time. The name was Lionel, 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 until one day I answered Lionel and it was Manushka. So I said, so many things that are real, so many things that the Haitian relate to in a way, So it makes me proud.
Absolutely.
It makes me proud that the film premiered at Sundance after all of this. First Haitian film to be at Sundance. So we're proud, and I am proud that I gave this to Haiti and to all the crew, all the actors, everyone that supported me. And so yeah, we'll see what we'll go after with the Oscars, but it's already a big 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 thing for us.
Oh, it's definitely a big thing for us. It's a win for the entire country. And again, we are so beyond proud. I'm extremely proud, man. And especially in a time like this where, it's easy to hide because of all the negative things that are happening right now. And, between the World Cup and you and everybody else has just decided to say, no, we're not going to be silent and we're going to win. You've done it, man, and yeah, I'm just excited for everybody to see it. So those who gonna watch it right now, also first of all, just so you all know, you could watch this on Amazon, you could watch it on Apple TV. You have no excuses not to watch the film, y'all. Y'all have no excuse to watch the film. It's on everywhere, so you can't be like, oh no. You could literally rent it out right now. So go watch the film. And Bruno, man, please let these people know that's about to watch the film, man. Like, let them know, any last thoughts, any last comments, anything that you really want to say to them.
No, tell the truth, it's always a pleasure to have someone, writing me on Instagram, or someone that I don't know who's writing me and sending me those Haitian flags and like those like things like that, with the smile, well, thank you, thank you. So I feel, like I said, blessed, proud to have done this film, to have finished this film. Because sometimes I think about it again, that the film could have stopped and not be done. So I'm like I said, I'm blessed. I'm very happy. I will continue to talk to people who wants to know more about the film. And yeah, I'll say a big thanks to all Haitian already, who already supported me and went to see the film.
And I'll ask you one last thing. There's a young 13-year-old Bruno right now that's like, man, I just saw this film, man. I think I want to do this. What do you tell him?
I tell him, it's possible, and not only it's possible, you have now the capacity to shoot something with an iPhone, and you have the possibility with very small things to tell a story that is your story. Because that's one of the things that we don't do. We always see films from, Hollywood and those big countries and things like that, which are great films, but we have our own story. And like you said, we have so many of these stories, so many. And I could do 10 films. I won't be able to tell all those stories. So we need those young people. We need those young dreamer of becoming directors, because it's possible. And like I said, you can shoot something with good sound, good image, short film, tell your story, go to a festival, and then, you know,
Yeah.
next thing that happens, you are
You
being viewed
selected
by
to be an
so many
Oscar.
expected, and you go to the next project, and then you get a bigger
Yeah.
project. So it's all possible. And I've talked to so many kids in Haiti, so many young people who wants to do a project, who wants to do films in Haiti, and I told them, yeah, it's possible. There's too many stories to tell, and
Yeah.
it's us that needs to tell those stories. So I just
Absolutely.
hope we're a bunch of us that start doing those films. And like I said, we're already a good a good amount of young filmmakers coming and going to Cannes, going to Sundance, going to Toronto. So I have a positive vibe for the things that will happen for Haiti.
Absolutely, man. Well, again, thank you for doing this. Thank you for sitting with me, and we get to know a little bit more about yourself. We know you have a very bright future coming up, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the things that you are gonna be in. Whether if I'm in it or not, it doesn't matter. I'm just happy that we have somebody out here that is dedicated to do our story, man. So this is great, man. We love you. We are so proud of you, man. Mulakai is so happy to have you. And yeah, man, good luck on the Oscar. And guess what? We'll see you at the Oscars, baby. That's right. I'm calling it. We're going to see you at the Oscars.
Bechir,
All
thank
right,
you
my
so
man.
much. Thank you so much.
Anytime, my dude.
All right.
Anytime.
Thanks, man. Bye.